All right, welcome back. It's still drizzling, sprinkling. Not cool. Sorry, I moved the camera. Just gonna generally move the camera around here. Let's move it over here. It's hard for me to see exactly what I'm looking at now because I have a tarp on top of all of the expensive equipment. That's better. We'll leave it like that without kicking any wires out. Yeah, strut time. Got 2 new struts, 2 new links. Let's just get this over with and get it done, right? I'm gonna point this. Just kind of like that. Again, you're gonna have to rely on. Oop, wait, it's not showing. Why did this stop? Oh, yeah, that's what I figured. Let me kill that. Because if I kill that, I might be able to restart this. Usually when that happens, I usually lose the Wi-Fi from the... Yep, lost the Wi-Fi. Reconnect. Close. Live preview. Okay. And window capture good. Alright, we got it back. Alright, that was better than it usually goes. Usually when that goes out, I have to reset everything. Alright, let's just get this going now. Alright, so to do a strut on this, we've got a pinch weld here. That should be fine. Or a pinch bolt here, I should say, not pinch weld. Pinch bolt here. We've got a clip right here holding the hose on for the brake caliper. We've got a sway bar link. So we need to get all that disconnected from down here. And up top, we've got 3 nuts. So let's start with the sway bar link, just because it's usually the biggest pain in the ass. That's usually the same size. Looks like a 15. I may be wrong. I'm gonna go with this one. 15? Yes, it is. I'm gonna get clobbered by parts. Grab the gear ratchet. And the air hose. Loosen, it is. See if I can get in here. If I can. Come on. Break me. Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun. The ratchet reversed itself. Oh, what the hell is this happening? First again. Yeah, this is going to be the fun part. Got the nut on the inside. Sometimes I have a nut you can hold it with on the inside. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't. Be a real jerk. Reverse itself again. Yay! Yeah. This car doesn't understand I'm going to win. I'm going to win this fight, one way or another. I have an acetylene torch that says I'll win. I may have to switch. Yeah, fun stuff. Let me see, 15 on you. Let's try you. So this works out. Fun stuff. It's turning. It's got a nut in there, and it's turning. Yep. This is why when I do struts, I always recommend replacing the link. Because the chances of the link coming off without a problem, somewhere between slim and none. Alright, so I took the boot off. And I can see the bolt. I'm sorry guys, if you can't see that, I'm sorry. The bolt end, I can't even see the bolt end, so there's a hex on the end there. Kind of sort of like this, but this is more like an original. That's an aftermarket one. This is more like an original. I thought this one was the one making noise. If you lift it up and down, you'd feel a clunk in here. Let me get a match this up, see if it's the same size. Probably not. Probably not going to be the same size. I feel like it might be a 15 on the inside there. 15 is loose on here. 14 is close. Let's see if we can get in here. No. It's not that. 16 and 17. So I cut the boot off. More likely it's going to be 16. I cut the boot off. Let's try 18. Let's grab 18 and 19 this time. Which gave me better access. Now, if I was going to save it, if I'm going to save it, obviously, I wouldn't want to do that. Okay, there we go. That's about the right size. There we go. Roll it around until it hits the frame. I just got to hold it in place. While I loosen it up. So now I can hold it with the wrench while I take the nut off. These are always a pain. You can heat it up, which would help it turn. You could cut it with a torch if you wanted to. You could try to grind it off with a cut-off blade. Crooked on me. stiff again. A little penetrating oil might have helped. Also, come on, baby. Everybody's gonna be a jerk today. Story of my life. So I have a socket on here that fits over my ratchet handle, which then gives me a little bit extra of an advantage on the ratchet handle. Be sure this will be stiff the whole way. And that's where penetrating oil will help. I don't know how much of this you guys can see. As usual, the day I want to do something is the day it's going to rain. So I can't even look at the screen. See if you guys can even see any of this. Dip my head down, maybe you can see it a little better. He's coming. All right, and this can stay. Yeah, I thought I was going to just unscrew it by my fingers. Little did I know. There we go. Just going to thread the nut on here. A new one comes with new nuts. In the rain. Staying in the rain. Come on, get back on. I'm about to throw you in the woods. Return you back to the steel. That's where stuff goes that gives me problems in the woods. Alright, that's just metal and stuff. Not rubbers and plastics. Alright, since I have this here. Let's see if I can get this to slide out. Yep, slide out. I use whatever I have to. This grip's nice, allows me to maneuver like that, slide it out, and I'll be able to tap it back in later. To the side. Pop this line out of this hole. Sometimes they can be stiff because of rust. Sometimes you can peel this open. The hose out. Alright, next one's going to be a pain as that. Is that 18? Looks like an 18. Sure is. We'll get the 18 on a real gun. Not this gun. These can be fun too, because it's a pinch bolt, which means it's pinching. Hit how stiff that was coming out. Just thread it back in a couple threads. Grab my 2.5 pound hammer here. So what that did was, because it's threaded on the other side, and it slides through this side, by tapping it, what I'm trying to do is open up that clamshell. So hopefully That will slide down easy. Like that. And get it out like that. Whew! Next. Got 3 what looks like 13s. Yep. 18 here. About 1. About 2. About 3. Strut falls out. Strut out. That will be recalculated onto the scrap pile later. Alright. Now these are 2 different strut numbers, meaning right or left. And I'm sure the only difference between the right and the left is where that hose clips on. So 50-50 shot, guarantee you this will be a left front. Guarantee you. Let's see. I don't know. It's the right. Holy crap. Alright, you got new nuts. Great. Alright, so this is a complete strut. If you're going to do struts on a car that has miles, complete strut works great. Comes with a new spring, restore your ride height. A new strut bearing on the top here. It's really just the best way to go. I stick it down the same hole it came out, which is right there. Get it up under the wheel. Pick it up by the spring. Grabbing something here. Pick it up by the spring. Down those 3 holes. Lift her up. 1, 2, 3. Is that on straight? Yeah, it's on straight. Okay. It's straight as it can go. This should turn. Should be able to turn this. Because it's a bearing for the steering. That's your pivot. This is your pivot for the steering right here. So it should turn easy. Alright, so now we gotta pick this up. Kind of get this in here, whichever way you can. Maybe easier said than done. There we go. Line it up. Get her in the hole. There we go. Move it up. Make sure that that goes in the slot. Pick it up. Pick it up. Get it started. It's raining a little harder now. Laptop is dry. Yeah, laptop's dry. That's all I care about. $120 foot-pounds. It's in the hole the way you can. Might be easier to say than do. Look, it's already bent. It's already bent up for some reason. The hole. In the hole. Clip that on. Tap this on. Tap that in. Not going nowhere. That's good. All right. Tight, tight, and nothing left on top. About 30 foot-pounds for that. You'll notice I'm winging it and not torque wrenching it like I usually do when I'm in the shop. Because guess what? I'm in the backyard in the rain. Sway bar link. Now, because this is a different sway bar link, this is why I do them in pairs. They should both fall in the holes without problems. If they are the stock length and size as the one on the other side. And it obviously is not. We'll leave that one loose for now. We'll do it when we do the other side. I didn't have that, did it? Here's the other one. Yeah, this one has a hole. You can hold it in the middle with an Allen while you tighten it on the outside, should you so choose. It's raining harder. Let's move over to the other side. Yay. Here comes the rain. This will be it for the day. After this, I'm putting the tires on and I'm done for the day, and then start finish this other strut. This is getting stupid now. Alright, let's go over to the other side. The other side's probably not going to use these exact same tools because the other side has a different sway bar link on it. Either one was replaced or both was replaced or something. This one doesn't have, it does have a grease fitting. Maybe it's the same. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they do it in pairs. That's the same. Okay. Still all loose in here? Yeah. Now we're going to have to lift up. Now, if they put it in like they did the other one, this is going to be a pain in the ass. At least when you're pushing down on something, it's pushing down, not lifting up. So, try getting under here. Try. Check it with my hands. Yeah, there we go. I'm down here for positioning. Maybe you guys can see this one better. Yeah, I'll be putting the wheels on after this one. We get this strut on and the sway bar links in. We'll be calling it a day. It wasn't supposed to rain until later. I can kind of tell the way it was looking, it was going to rain, so I guess I deserve it. But I had to get this car running. I want to start driving it this week, so at least with the oil change and the tires, I can drive it. This was more for noise. It's a common noise when you get a noise going over bumps. It's common for these links. If you've got upwards of 90,000 miles. Just do your struts. Struts don't last that long to begin with. They will act like they're, but in the end, they'll cause tire wear. Car will not turn as well. And if you just throw strut cartridges in, or just struts in without the springs and stuff, it's going to be compressed and it's going to feel like it's riding harder. So that's why I recommend the springs and the tops, because otherwise you end up with other problems in the end. I gotta see if my cameras are both still running. Otherwise you're looking at just, you know, nothing. You're gonna move this camera. Both cameras still working? Yeah, both cameras still working. Let's move this over here. This camera's getting wet. I'm not too worried about it though. Lost my power cord. Camera's falling over. Things are falling apart. This camera I keep plugged in so it'll stay charged. The other camera on my head, I use one of these booster packs, which you can see is still fully charged. So I could probably go a very long time with that plugged in. It's waterproof except for when that little cover's open when it's plugged in, so probably not good that I'm out here in the rain. It's not rain, it's just drizzling. It's not rain, it's just drizzling. Just miserable because it's still chilly out. It's still spring. It's 54 degrees out here, so it's chilly. I'm warm because I'm moving. I like doing the live stream thing. One, you get to see all my mistakes. One day you're going to see me get cut and hurt and bleed and all that other fun stuff. That should be. Make sure your guns on losing. Alright, again, I've got this loosely screwed in here. The reason why I have it screwed in here is so that I don't damage the threads. If I'm in there enough teeth, when I hit it, I'm not going to rip the threads out. I'm going to tap it with my hammer, which will hopefully open that little clamshell of a spindle up. Now I'll give it a tap on the top here. It's a little stiffer than the last one. That's okay. All right. Make it so when it drops straight out through that hole. Whew. Bring that. Yeah, I did. I bought the 13. It's okay if the nuts fall because I have new ones. Struts came in new ones. I hope. If not, I'll be looking for it. It's only it fell out. Scrap metal. You're doing this for the first time. You watched my video and said, oh, he kind of made it look easy, even though it was a pain in the butt. He's crying about it. I'm a flat rate tech, meaning I get paid for production. This is probably a 2.5 hour job in a shop. So if you think you can do it in 10 minutes, like I make it look easy, yeah, no. Let's just say, anyways. Highly compressed spring. Refrain from removing nut. Yeah, oh yeah, they're talking about that nut right there. Yeah, you do not want to remove that nut. It will ruin your day. Yeah, that's right. So at least they sent me a right and a left, at least. Buy my parts when I don't need them right away from Rock Auto. Oh, that helps you at all. They don't give me nothing for this. I find the prices to be very decent. They take care of you. In examples, I got brakes for that Grand Prix over there, and I ordered 2 rear rotors, and they sent me the wrong rotors, or a wrong rotor. Anyways, I went through the process for the return, said it was wrong, gave them the part number they sent me, asked me if I wanted a new one. As soon as I dropped it in the mail, after they printed the label, it didn't cost me anything. Printed the label, dropped it in the mail. As soon as it was in the mail, they shipped me my new rotors. So customer service is good, in my opinion. There. I'm getting tired, just so you know. As much as I say I'm a flat rate tech, not so much anymore. I'm a teacher. I'm an instructor. So while I can still fix cars, I get tired faster than I used to. I can still work just as fast as I used to. I'm just not used to the go, the flat rate tech that I used to be. 1, 2, 3. Sounds like hell. It's not. It's rain, but it sounds like hell. All right. Not bad. Not bad. Is that enough? Yeah, looks like it's open. Going up too high. Other way. Yeah, it just felt like doing that. See if this one will go in easier. I gotta spread it out some more. Why does it seem like it's too short? Weld this thing in the wrong spot? Almost like they welded it in the wrong spot. Yeah, that's what I get for going for the discount economy ones, not the good Monroe ones. Anyways, that's not good. Not good at all. I got zip ties. I'm gonna put a zip tie around here. They welded this in the wrong spot, apparently, because it's too short. Either that or this hose is aftermarket and strong. One of the two. Not gonna sweat it. I just want to make sure that this doesn't come out and hit my wheel and tire and blow my brakes out. So what I'll do, actually, what I could do is this too. That was fun. Crimp it like that, and then I'll zip tie it on there. Put a zip tie behind here, and then it won't come out. See how I hit my finger like that? That's the same finger I hurt yesterday too. I wailed it yesterday on something. It still hurts like hell. Figures. Alright, so hopefully now the sway bar link will go on the right way. Done with the 18. I want you. I thought it was 14 for that inside. It was you for some reason. Like 10. Okay. Air ratchet. Tighten. 14 in here. It's only got 2 flanges, it's not a nut. It's just. About 30 foot-pounds. Sometimes you can just get away with just tightening. Sometimes you don't even have to hold it. Sometimes you just tighten it down. About 30 foot-pounds, like I said. Usually going on and off when they're new is pretty easy. Well, this is going to sum this up. I just got to get a zip tie for that one hose. It doesn't come off. And that's what I get for buying the cheaper part. These are like $45 a piece, these struts, versus $70 a piece for the good ones. That's really it. That's all I got for you guys for today. I'm going to put the wheels back on after I put a zip tie on this one. Maybe these struts work out. If they work out like crap, I'll return them. Get the better ones. Otherwise, they should be fine. It's not a big deal. Not a huge deal. It's just a slide on problem. Put the clip on here in case we use it again. I gotta tighten the top. You see that? Still gotta tighten that top. Do that next. See, that's why you check things. Never tighten the top, Ken. Hose. Gotta bring the hose. Alright, some of the tools I used I didn't put in the description. I was too busy trying to run around with the rain out. I'll do that later. You want to check back any tools I used? I'm not going to put sockets and stuff because those are, I can be able to get those online. These are proto sockets been using those for years. Snap on. I'll put the air gun, air ratchet. Basic stuff. That's really it. That's all I got for you guys today. It's raining out, so I'm not going to do anything else. Next time I do this, maybe during the week, we'll see. Maybe next weekend, see how things go. I got brakes, front and rear. I got that mirror I want to do soon. I will be driving this thing tomorrow to work. See how it works out with the new struts. See if it's not making any more noise. It had a loud noise. I had it bad. One of the mounts was, one of the links was bad. I think it was this one. Yeah, right here. See how loose that is? It's not supposed to flap around like that. It's supposed to be stiff. It's a Moog too, huh? Moog's a good Moog usually has good stuff. I always make sure when I buy parts that have a good rating. So these struts should be fine, even though that one's welded in the wrong spot or it's an aftermarket hose or something. I don't know what the deal is, but it's too short to go on right. Whatever, no big deal. You see the brakes are a little rusty. I haven't driven this car. It's fine though. These brakes are good. I just got new brakes because I just feel safer with new brakes. Whenever I drive a car of my own, I got new shoes. I always make sure I got decent quality brakes in it because you don't know what kind of brake pads these are. You buy a car, you don't know. Used car. I got new front and rear brake materials. I got new front rotors. I'm just going to clean up the drums unless there's something wrong with them. The bearings are in them again, in the drums again. I'll check them as I go into it. I got rear shocks. That's really it. We're going to end it now. I'm going to clean up all this equipment before it gets too wet. That camera's getting wet. That's really it. Thanks for watching today. If you guys stuck with me, thanks a lot. I'll check your comments real quick if you want. Let's see if anybody's got a comment. Make it now. My mouse isn't working because it's wet. My mouse isn't working because it's wet. Any comments? No new comments. All right. That's really it. Those are the guys who watched this stuff. Thanks for watching. If you're watching it as a replay, thanks for watching. Here we are in the rain. Things don't work out perfectly. Sometimes you have to do what you gotta do. I stuck through it, covered the laptop with a tarp, and kept going. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, dislike. It doesn't really, in case you guys don't know, if you dislike a video or like a video, it doesn't make a difference. It's still a reaction. YouTube just sees it as a reaction. They don't care. So, you can like or dislike. It doesn't make a difference. Make a comment. Don't be rude, though. Just, be human, all right? All right, thanks for watching. Goodbye.